Elon Musk warns civilization is over if Ukraine doesn't give in to Russia. If we nuke Russia back, they will nuke us, and then we have World War III. Russia, Ukraine, and nukes. How did Elon Musk get himself entangled in this mess? All it took was a Twitter tassel. Twitter became full of drama that some people even compared the political nuisance with a K-drama based on a similar plot, slow yet binge-worthy, LOL. For this video, we will uncover Elon Musk's plan to end the Russia-Ukraine war. The eyebrow-raising predictions will make you rethink things. If you're interested in other Elon Musk-related videos, make sure to check out our video on Pfizer and Twitter. You can go there after this one. Watch to the end to learn about the shocking revelations Elon Musk made that landed him in hot waters. You will not find a dull moment throughout this video. Let's get into it without further delay. Elon Musk is the owner of Twitter, and he has proven with his recent tweets how he owns and controls the space. You must have heard of Twitter employee layoffs on Twitter, but did you come across the stark warning issued by Elon Musk to Ukraine as Russia's invasion continues? He said, quote, "If Russia is faced with the choice of losing Crimea or using battlefield nukes, they will choose the latter." The SpaceX and Tesla CEO tweeted, "The West has already sanctioned and cut off Russia in every possible way, so what more do they have left to lose?" Not only this, he further added, "If we nuke Russia back, they will nuke us, and then we have World War III." While the year is 2023 and freedom of speech has taken a more modern shape, Elon Musk invited lots of criticism with his controversial perspective. The billionaire reminded its critics that the option of a nuclear war is on the table for Russia, which has recently suffered symbolic defeats in Ukrainian regions. His surefire words said that the outcome is nuclear war. He believes that Ukraine should give in to Russia's demands, or the consequences will be hard to bear. But let's be honest, here the tweet was hard to bear for the Ukraine Twitterati. In the first weeks of the invasion in early March, Musk came to Ukraine's aid when his SpaceX company shared its Starlink satellite system that helps deliver internet access to areas that lack coverage. At the time, Zelensky thanked Musk for the equipment that he said would help maintain communications in cities under attack. Unfortunately, he cut off the Starlink internet satellite supply from SpaceX to Ukraine, though he reconsidered his decision and resumed the internet supply. However, later on, Musk said that as a free speech absolutist, Starlink would not block Russian state media outlets that spread propaganda and misinformation on the war in Ukraine. Russia's claim on the Crimean Peninsula is known for flaring up conflict. Guess who couldn't help and became a part of the Twitter tomfoolery again on this subject? Yes, the billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk sided with Russia on this matter. His exact words were, quote, "Whether one likes it or not, Crimea is absolutely seen as a core part of Russia by Russia." Musk continued in his buried Twitter thread. Crimea is also of critical national security importance to Russia, as it is their southern navy base. From their standpoint, losing Crimea is like the USA losing Hawaii and Pearl Harbor. The Tesla CEO argued in a tweet that to reach peace in Russia should be allowed to keep the Crimea Peninsula that it seized in 2014. He also said Ukraine should adopt a neutral status, dropping a bid to join NATO following Russia's partial mobilization of reservists. That was a lot to handle, let alone the warning. You will either be amused or stunned by the way Elon Musk played out an entire doomsday scenario in his head. Elon is a sensible human being with several successful companies running under him. Why would he ever side with Russia? Well, he said that Russia will not hesitate to use nukes when it comes to desperate times. Now NATO will have to do something about it. Nukes for nukes. And there goes the civilization. He's not entirely wrong, is he? But his sense of humor might not sit well with some of you here as he followed up his warning with a tactless and seriously misplaced joke. He said, quote, "But hey, look on the bright side. At least Russia doesn't get Crimea in that scenario, so you could be comforted by that thought while watching the mushroom clouds rise." Now Elon Musk made a divisive proposal. There had to be consequences. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky called out Elon Musk on his controversial views. As mentioned earlier, Musk noted Crimea was part of Russia until it was given to Ukraine under the Soviet Union in the 1950s and said that a drawn-out war will likely not end in a resounding Ukrainian victory. Wow, a Ukraine supporter that would say that is too many red lines that Musk just crossed. Musk suggested that 4 regions Russia is moving to annex following Kremlin-orchestrated referendums denounced by the West as a sham should hold repeat votes organized by the United Nations. These positions are like a curse, an anathema, for Zelensky, who considers them pro-Kremlin. He went on and pledged to recover all the terrain conquered in the war and considers Crimea as Ukraine's to reclaim as well. Adding fuel to the fire in true Musk fashion, Elon Musk created a Twitter poll asking whether the will of the people should decide if seized regions remain part of the Ukraine or become part of Russia. Zelensky tried to police Musk with his sarcastic response, "Which Elon Musk do you like more? One who supports Ukraine or one who supports Russia?" Are you too holding Elon Musk responsible for the harsh exchanges and bitter keyboard war? What we are about to share might make you think otherwise. Musk made it make sense through another tweet he shared following the remarks of Andriy Melnik, the outgoing Ukrainian ambassador of Germany. Musk wrote, quote, "Russia has over 3 times the population of Ukraine, so victory for Ukraine is unlikely in total war. If you care about the people of Ukraine, seek peace." He's not wrong, is he? Ukraine cannot parallel Russia both geographically and in terms of population. Ukraine will be playing with fire, nukes in this case, if it doesn't give in to the war. Musk makes sense. The Kremlin itself chimed in, praising Musk for his proposal. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said, quote, "It's very positive that such a person as Elon Musk is trying to look for a peaceful settlement, but as for the referendums, people have voiced their opinion and there could be nothing else. Influential figures have to have a sense of responsibility over their shoulders. They have to think before they speak, as the public is waiting for them to trip over and start a cancel movement against them. Similarly, we have already shown you how a single tweet can amass worldwide criticism. Did Elon Musk think his tweets through? Perhaps not. That is why he was warned by an EU official to keep Russian propaganda off Twitter. Why? Because Musk's controversial tweets were considered a helping hand for Russia by the EU official. They deemed Musk's opinion on the Russia-Ukraine war misleading. It was even termed the abuse of Twitter. When the abuse of social media platforms of freedom of speech has become extremely common, European Commission Vice President Vera Jourova availed the opportunity and expressed his concern for the huge negative impact of Russian propaganda caused by the Twitter war. He considered Elon Musk's tweets online disinformation. The EU official didn't just stop there. He said that Mr. Musk would be seen as someone dangerous when he needs to be seen as a Ukraine supporter, considering his Starlink satellite is providing internet communications for both Ukrainian citizens and its military. Early in the war, the billionaire gained widespread popularity in Ukraine after sending a number of his Starlink internet terminals to the country. He was subsequently invited to visit by Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. But his recent tweets have seen that relationship sour, with Mr. Zelensky last week hitting out at his Twitter polls. It is not your fault if you see Elon Musk as the boss who controls Twitter besides owning it. But the glitters may not always be gold. Why? The mass resignations and layoffs have paralyzed Twitter, including its ability to abide by a raft of EU legislation, including the bloc's strict General Data Protection Regulation and New Digital Services Act. The way Elon Musk's tweet aggravated Russian propaganda on Twitter, people couldn't help but question the vulnerability of Twitter as a social media platform. Breaching the rules and sanctions is just another normal thing on Twitter. The headline is that the Twitter boss must keep disinformation in check. Elon Musk's promise to bring back free speech might have just attracted hefty EU sanctions. To summarize the whole thing, Elon Musk devised a plan to end the Russia-Ukraine war that Ukraine recognizes that its region of Crimea, annexed in 2014 by Russia, is Russian territory. He also proposes that the country commits to not join either the European Union or NATO. He warned Ukraine to give in or face the music, but the Ukrainians didn't take it well and condemned his controversial tweets. Despite harsh criticism and losing popularity, Elon Musk continues to lend support to Ukraine as he claims to be a supporter of peace and condemns war. His warning was aimed at making both sides realize the dire consequences of a nuclear war. Yes, folks, hold your horses. He still very much supports Ukraine. Let's not forget his Starlinks and SpaceX communication services while everyone else was just doing tweets. So, as Zelensky puts it, which Elon Musk do you like more? One who supports Ukraine or one who supports Russia? Let us know in the comments below. This was all from today's video. Make sure you have hit the bell icon for upcoming videos, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.